Good morning. I'm Lieutenant General Todd Semonite, 54th Chief of Engineers, and we're on the road again. And today I'm excited to be at Fort Knox with an outstanding resident office down here. The resident engineer is Jason Root, and we're actually standing in the Fort Knox Middle School addition. We'll talk about the building in a minute, but Jason, I've been with you for a couple different times now. I've been impressed with what you do as a resident office. Tell our core family and the rest of the watchers, what do you do down here at Fort Knox? What kind of program do you have? And just kind of let us know a little bit about your organization.
Well, sir, we have a staff of 18, and we are doing projects. We're building a clinic. We're doing this middle school. We do work all over the state of Kentucky. Pretty soon, we're going to be doing a cutoff wall on one of our lakes, the Rough River Lake. We're doing a lot of great work for you, sir. So really, you're doing military construction, you're doing like DODEA, this is DODEA construction, you're doing civil works, pretty much a full-service resident office then. Absolutely, yes, sir.
So now, one of the things that Sergeant Major and I and the rest of the leadership in the Corps have tried to do is really try to figure out how to empower area and resident engineers. We've done a survey, we're trying to take and use some innovative initiatives to maybe loosen some of the burden, take some of the bureaucracy off. What are one or two things that you think that maybe we could do even better to set you up for success?
Well, I'll tell you, sir, as long as we keep training dollars coming, then we can build our people just like we can build our buildings. We have got great people. We've also got a lot of young people that have been coming onto our staff, and as long as we can continue to train them to the high standards that we keep, I think we're going to be doing great things for you, sir.
Man, that's a great point. And, you know, I just had a town hall with the entire office, all 18 people, and I looked at the eyes of your team out here, and they're passionate, they're dedicated. But I think your key point is we got to keep building technical competency, and that's a big deal. Yes, and talking about great people, the project engineer out here, Nick Biebelhauser, he's the guy that's really in charge of making sure this thing comes through. Nick, tell us a little bit about what this middle school addition is, and if there's any innovative technologies or anything else you want us to know. But we always say in the Corps that we've got to deliver the program, and it's guys like you who are down here with your team who are really accountable back to the stakeholder to be able to make sure we are delivering. So tell us a little bit about your building.
Sure, this is a Fort Knox Middle School addition. It's just over a $20 million contract for Walsh Construction. It replaces the Scott Middle School building on site, which will be demolished at a later date. It'll house 635 students once the high school and middle school together as a combined building. We've worked well with the staff. It's one of several projects that we have completed for DODEA, which we will continue to work with DODEA on several projects. And we're looking forward to providing the community and soldiers the building they deserve.
Well, hey, Nick, that's really important. The families are critical here, and take care of those kids. Always when I come out on the road, I always like to learn. One of the things that I see here is really this modular form, and I know behind us you can see where it's already up. We don't have a lot of time, but just give the team here a little bit about what kind of formwork is this and what would be one of the advantages maybe.
Sure, this is a ICF form, insulated concrete form. It really replaces the normal masonry blocks. It's kind of a Lego building block concept where it's easy to stack. The construction is much quicker. It's a little more expensive, but it helps also your insulation and thermal barrier all in one. So.
And you just put the rebar right back in, put the concrete in, and you're already set to go.
Set to go.
So this is where I think it's the core. We've got to look at new, innovative ways of doing things, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be concrete and steel that's going to make us successful for our stakeholders. It's going to be the people that we have that continue to be able to bring the passion back to projects like this. This particular project is ahead of schedule, doing a great job, and dedicated contractor, outstanding people, all working side by side. So on behalf of all of us in the Corps of Engineers, Jason, Nick, thanks for everything you're doing. Thanks for your team out here. It is all about delivering the program, making sure we're coming through. So Lieutenant General Todd Semonite on the road again from Fort Knox, Kentucky. Outstanding project, right on track.